Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout using, I think it's a simple, nope, it's an Echo Park, um, looks like back to school collection here. Lots of scraps I have left over, but I think I'm just going to decide that I want to use just plain white background. So I'm going to use that. And then I do use a cut file. I believe I bought the cut file from Not Just for Boys. And this, I backed it with that inset picture up top. I had done that mixed media a long time ago just for fun, just to see kind of, I think it was playing with my gelatos maybe. And I just sprayed them with water and they kind of, trickled down the page, and it sat, I don't know, on a shelf for, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we're pushing a year. And I just thought the colors fit this collection so well. And so I actually backed the cut file with that mixed media piece. And then what I decided to do was do some stripes down the page, and I'm kind of going off the colors of that mixed media piece of paper and adding in some red. I feel like red's a common school color, or school, at least for scrapbooking. And so I used this really cool punch. I think my mom actually got it for me at a garage sale. It's triangles with kind of dots cut out from it. And so I knew I wanted to use those two. I honestly didn't like that plaid paper as much as I thought I would. And so what I did is I just found this solid green paper and decided to use that instead. So I am just going to place those on the edge right here and glue those all down. This first page, pretty simple to be quite honest, but I do like the way that it turned out. And if I'm going to be quite honest, I did this layout quite a while ago and just never got around to doing the voiceover to post for you guys. So forgive me if I forget the process or the steps I guess I take. But I figured it was time to, get this out for you guys. So I am going to double back my pictures in just white and black. I just thought this picture here was so cute. The preschool put up a sign that said back to school, and I just thought it looked so cute. I think this might have been his first full semester or first year of preschool. He's still pretty little, and he's gonna be in kindergarten next year, and it just is tugging at my mama heart. I just saw preschool registration open for next year, and I realized, wow, that is not gonna be me for the first time in quite a few years. So side note there, they grew up way too fast, that is for sure. So I have this ephemera pack as well, and they have some frames, which when I have frames, I've been really liking them lately. I like to layer them like this. I think they make a good base for an embellishment cluster. And so I am going to layer them like that and then add that school days little piece of ephemera there. And I honestly think I think that's the end. Really? Oh, no, I forgot. See, it's been a while. There was this little ruler at the top, or that I put at the top, and use that as a base as well for another embellishment cluster, and that kind of completes the triangle if you include the big cut file there that everyone says is pleasing to the eye, I guess. So that is going to complete the little triangle. So I'm just going to glue everything down, and honestly, up until, I don't know, a few months ago, tags were always one thing, or not tags, frames were always one thing I kind of just skipped over and didn't use. But man, they really do, it's just a fun layering piece, and I'm really enjoying that and tags, to be quite honest. If you've been watching me lately, tags are definitely common these days on my scrapbook layouts. So I think that is gonna finish page 1. So page 2, I am just gonna kind of start the same way, and I'm gonna take the strips on the outside here. This page I am going to have 2 pictures on. And I actually, once I put tape on there, I realized I forgot to use my punch. So I'm going to go back and punch it. I think I am finally getting the hang of punches and lining them all up. I don't know. It's still kind of a headache. I don't use them very often, but I think I am getting better at it. So I am just going to line those all up and figure out how to place my 2 pictures here. So one is outside of his locker, and then I think the one of him at the table. I think one of the assistant teachers actually texted me or sent it to me throughout the day just to let me know he was doing okay, because I do think this was his first time. So I just thought that was so sweet, and I wanted to include that picture there. So again, I'm just going through all of the embellishment pieces, the ephemera pieces, to see what I want to use. There is that kind of different looking tag to the right with a nice saying. I have learned that I still have a lot to learn, which, being in preschool, that is completely true. So I am going to end up placing that to the right. There is this sticker here I got from Hobby Lobby, a sticker sheet. I showed it at the beginning, and it just says name, I think teacher, age, all the different kind of stats. And I am going to use that. I think I do end up trimming that down to place on that frame there, but I am getting ahead of myself. So again, I'm just going to double back the 2 pictures with white and then black. And again, that's just something lately that I have been doing a lot of. I think I say this almost every video, but yeah, I definitely have been double backing them. I almost feel like they make the pictures almost pop off the page a little bit more, draw more attention maybe to the pictures than if it was just single. And I guess it depends on what color paper you back the pictures on. You know, if it's a busy picture and you back it with a busy paper, then it's probably gonna, I don't know, drown out the picture, so to speak. So here was what I was talking about when I try to use this sticker. It just looked too plain there just on the white paper. And so here is where I try to kind of play with the frame a little bit to size it, or just try to figure out kind of where I want to put it. So I just have it on that left side on the bottom just to kind of break up the white from white. So again, just really utilizing all of the frames in this, and I did cut it in half. That's one thing, if you are going to use them for layering, my suggestion is, if you can get away with cutting it in half or cutting it in 2/3 even, save that other piece, because you may be able to use it later on and use it again to layer. So that is a little tidbit, a little piece of advice if you want to take it. So I did just cover up that corner. I just thought it kind of looked a little odd. So I added that apple. I'm going to add the scissors over to that other cluster. And I just wanted something to kind of equal out in the top left of the first page. I have the ruler, and so I kind of wanted a cluster on the top right as well. And I am going to apologize again. So like I said, I did this quite a while ago, and obviously I don't have it lined up in view very well, so I apologize. Since then I have gotten better. I believe I have put washi tape down on my desk so I know where the camera angle is, so I apologize for this one. I did go and find some Field Trip enamel stars, Field Trip by Chamel. The colors matched pretty well, so I did just add those to some of the clusters. And here's where I'm kind of working on that top right. everything just seemed to kind of blend in too much to the background. And so what I did is I end up finding another sticker sheet, I believe, from a different collection, but it is kind of like a border of pencils, I believe. Um, so that is the one of the Simple Stories collections, I believe. So I am going to place that as a base and trim that down, and then add that Hello School to layer, I guess, on top of those pencils. And then I think I just finish off the layout with a couple more of those enamel stars, and that's going to finish off that cluster at the top. One thing I did add after I finished taping, the white was too bright and too stark for me, so I did add some Heidi Swapp Color Shine. I got the black from Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and I think I had forgotten that I had gotten it. So I did that, add that to the white. You can see that in the close-ups here, but that is going to finish off this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.